So when you have these briefs and you're building off of that,
Hmm.
you don't ever feel like you boxed in? Because I know obviously we all take the music because we feel like we're creative and we love to do what we do.
Right.
But at the same time, as you get it, does it feel like, I guess what I'm asking, does it feel like work? Does it feel like you're having to stay within this square box and you can't go out of it?
Um, yes and no. So, and I say that because to an extent, you will work in a box with a particular company, right? So let me pull my screen up. So what you'll find in Sync is that you do a publishing deal. They need to categorize you because they need to know what briefs they want to send you. And they want to send their briefs to people who specialize in the genres, right? So
Mm.
if you're a hip hop guy and that's what you do best, hip hop R&B, then they're going to put you in that category. So you're going to see all the hip hop R&B briefs. Even though you may be able to produce some fire ambient tracks or like mysterious, you know, there's a company called Crime Sonics. They literally only specialize in like,
Dark,
yeah, like music you hear on
yeah,
crime shows.
yeah.
Right. So you may be able to do that stuff well. I produce multiple genres. I've done everything from like children's music to hip hop, R&B, trap, gospel, neo soul, pop rock. I've done a bunch of different things, ambient. But the way to work around that is, you first you get your foot in the door. You start out with one genre. A
Yeah.
couple ways you can approach this, right? So, say company A, boom, you start off, you submit your hip hop stuff to, you do a deal. So you're probably going to become known as the hip hop guy for company A. But say like, you tired of doing hip hop, you want to do something different. You can go to company B, but instead of sending them a playlist of hip hop, send them a playlist of your pop rock stuff.
Mm.
Right. So now you're the go-to guy for pop rock in this company. They have no idea you even produce hip hop over at company A. They just know
Mm.
you for this. And the same thing, you just go on and on. I put another company A, I mean company B.
I know what
Um,
you
but
yeah.
and then you can just go on and just kind of be a specialist for each company. That way they're able to compartmentalize you, so makes their life easier, but
Right.
you're still able to do different genres and be flexible and not get bored with just this one style. And then you have some companies who will send you everything. Like they don't care. Like, yo, we sending this to the whole roster. Um, and they'll just send you everything. So whatever brief they get in, they're just gonna blast it out, and then it's up to you if you want to take a shot at it or not. Um, so so yeah, so you'll have those, but that's how you kind of work around that kind of being boxed in because they will try and box you in. Because in their mind, they're
Well,
like,
it
yo,
makes their job easier too.
yeah,
And you know what I mean? Yeah.
yep, yep. So,
Nah, it makes sense. And I figured he was gonna go that route. Like
mhm,
just get your foot in the door,
yep,
specialize in this, and if you really want to do that, the next company doesn't know what you're gonna have to offer. You could present a whole different you to that company or whatever. So
exactly.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. Let me see if I can find a